Secret versus TNC, game number 1.
The regen of the Spectre back over to top lane where Zai is being gone on again. He does also have a lot of stick charges, but he may not survive. He doesn't actually get ensnared. He's trapped inside the trees right now. It's going to force TNC to really dive underneath his tower if they want to be able to kill him. The anchor smash just means that AU doesn't do any damage until Wave of Terror goes out. AU, knowing that it'd be better for him to just reset.
And Secret, you go on them, they'll respond, they'll get a kill, and then they'll reset the map. By the time you go for another move, they'll have TPs up. Mid one will just continuously make that move as
he's going to go for the kill on him. All of his mana is gone, so this Ember Spirit is definitely dead, and they're going to be able to get the skewer onto Puppey as well. Good read by Armel. That's just some OD experience there, knowing you could just imprison and drop the bomb. Not enough to actually get the kill, and our Spectre is now second in net worth as a result of that.
I think that OD can often be a slow hero. Like, I agree with Kyle in a way as they commit the Ravage.
Throw down the Ravage with the Malphus, timing up nicely, but there is going to be the RP. Gonna skewer him back into the tower. That means he's going to give up his life. The Black Hole immediately grabbing all these heroes with the help of the Eidolons. They're doing a lot of damage to AU. Zai is going to try and get out of here. They commit for the eventual Spirit kill, almost getting him with the Eidolons. They just need 1 or 2 more shots. Not quite enough, and he will be able to heal himself up. Meanwhile, the Tidehunter is still trying to get away, but Gabby does manage to get the ensnare, and now Armel gets free time just to beat on Zai and start racking up that intelligence. He knows that the tier 2 is low enough that TNC may rotate someone in to try and defend it, so that's a good opportunity for this big smoke gang, where they've got both the Black Hole and the Ravage. You're either going to get a fast pick off here or a big team fight, and it looks like it's just going to be the vengeful Spirit kill unless Armel don't do it, man. And haven't really done much to take objectives themselves. Just recently taken that safe lane tower.
Oh, Puppey. Gonna start this right now. Zai
with the Invis rune. Puppey really wants to force these heroes into a bad position. That's where the Ravage goes left with a 3-man Black Hole set up with the Ember Spirit jumping in on top. A beautiful team fight, all baited by Captain Puppey. Oh, look at this. TNC a little sneaky. Oh, but the tire scan. They know. There's no Ravage, there's no Black Hole, but Cuckoo is a bit low, and not all of TNC. Well, now they're going to be here.
They have no way to get into the pit, though.
Get inside the pits if he can. Cuckoo, all right, they start laying out the intelligence. Armel's going to just soak it all up on side. They aren't going to be able to get that Aegis. They also steal Serpent Wards and get their own pair.
Oh, and Zai.
Team Secret knows that somebody's going to show up here in this top lane. It's going to be the Rubik. They're going to mass teleport in to see if they can catch out this Ember Spirit. They're going to drop it and see if they can kill all of this mana, and they will be able to get the root out from Gabby. That was very nicely timed. Zai, get the swap. Stop that TP. Beautifully done. That is 2 cores that are going to be dying here. Secret.
And again, it's about that patience. Opportunities like this will present themselves, which I'd be okay with too.
Yeah.
Just the status resistance.
Well, even just the raw, like, the bonus damage on heroes that are pretty stat heavy, like the OD and Troll. They're going to be able to get the roots. No, it's going to be DRP, but still, that may be enough with the BKB blow. The Black Hole's not going to be there in time. Ember Spirit does die, popping the back line, catching the Vengeful Spirit to be able to stop the cancel on the Black Hole, but because the BKB was up on Gabby, they couldn't do enough damage. They're going to be able to kill the supports. Yes, there's going to be the Ravage now. No battle trance, but the hammer drop by Armel. Not enough to finish up any of these heroes. They're going to go for Puppey out of all of them. Zai was super low. You don't have that, like, one big physical damage dealer. The smoke up, mid one's just gonna spend his time. They do get a ward on the high ground, see if they can get a swap somewhere. Tim's gonna go for the back line. He does manage to spawn out the Spectre. Yapzor, he's gonna be able to catch him. The Black Hole goes down, but Armel's outside of it, just beats Yapzor to death, allowing Gabby to be able to escape. They manage to get the shackles onto Gabby. Gabby is gonna be saved. It's the battle trap. The hammer goes down, does so much damage to everybody, but they need to be able to save this OD. Gabby does manage to get the ensnare, but does too much damage to himself, and now Gabby is gonna come back in. Armel just gets bursted down so quickly. They did so much damage to Team Secret, but they don't actually kill any of these heroes. It was only Yapzor who died at the start from the Tide. So if he gets the pick off on Yapzor's Enigma, then all the team fight's gone. The big team fight's gone. The Ravage is going to go down here. They're going to get the pick off on the Troll. Gabby, no chance to get off the battle trance, and Team Secret, who smoked up for that one, will immediately go to the high ground, drop the Serpent Wards. And unless they get this pick off of the Ember Spirit, which it looks like they will, the long-range hold there from Tim's. And now Nisha's already taken so much damage. Fortunately for Nisha, Armel doesn't have his ult.
Thought they would go for that.
Sanity's the Eclipse.
They did have the Venge swap, but AU doesn't think it's worth it to trade his life or the Aegis.
And he could be right, is if they leave Nisha low, then he doesn't really feel comfortable coming forward and taking a fight. But they do still manage to get that melee barracks. The Hex are gonna go down on the OD. They need to save this OD. Where's the swap from AU? It finally goes down, but Puppey still is holding him with the shackles. A secondary swap to use to stop Puppey this time around. Now the RP coming out. Armel actually blinking backwards, though. They're gonna skewer these heroes away as they buy back. AU thought they were gonna go for this engagement. They are gonna try and finish up Nisha's Aegis for the cost of Cuckoo, but not even that happens. And he's also applying the Desolate status to every single one of these heroes with the slide, so it means that Nisha's doing more damage. It also means that Midwan himself can do a ton of physical damage, especially if that target is also gushed up. Another tier 3 gonna fall fast. They're gonna try and just get some poke damage on Nisha right now without fully committing too much. They're gonna skewer him back into an awkward position until he gets hexed. Oh, Cuckoo didn't react fast enough there with a blink in. Skewer instead just dies. Gonna be forced into the buyback there. Shackles into imprisonment. Well, that's not exactly what you wanted. And Team Secret is saying, well, fine, if you're not actually gonna try and fight us at this point. Seems like they lack a lot of confidence in dealing with these things. If they had done a little bit better, if they just had the Vengeful Spirit swap on some of this, a nice Ravage before the BKBs can go down. So much magic damage already done to the OD. Gabby does manage to get off his BKB. The skewer back from Cuckoo actually brings Nisha into a better position to chase down some of these heroes. The RP comes down, but it's not going to save anybody. They don't get any damage down. With the Mouth is going out, they do manage to get the Battle Trance. There's the Eula Scepter to throw him up in the air a little bit longer. Good play by Midwan, delaying out that Troll's damage to keep Yapzor alive. And now they've got 3 dead with no buyback, and that's it for TNC. They just could not stop losing team fights against Team Secret.
And they played this pass style well. They try to match Team Secret's tempo.
I'm going to see TNC actually take a strong game against Team Secret.
So it almost feels like a catch-22, because Yapzor is also a very good roamer.
Getting this stun off, Midwan. They're going to stay outside of that Inkswell range. They're going to roll in onto the Sven. Midwan is quite low. They're going to try and get the treants in front of him, and they got it. First blood for AU.
Tight Enigma, what's our counter? Like, do we want to give it to them? And TNC probably said yes. Is they're going to make the move? Nisha
Oracle might be able to save him here. They're going to actually threatening to go for the Oracle in the back line. Yapzor's actually going to continue. They do still have the Burrow Strike up on Kuka, but they no longer have the vision of him. He's slowly taken out here. Tries to go for the Burrow Strike away, but is spotted.
They're going to TP the NP in after he pushes in top.
Yep.
And they're going to run into mid one right here.
They want mid one. They can't really burst him down quite fast enough. They're going to do a lot of damage to him. There's going to be the Soulbind. No one gets close to the Sand King. They're now going to save him with that false promise, and that'll buy some time. Gabby's going to go for the back line of Yapzor, who does manage to get a roll away. Mid one, who's now that his Battle Trance is faded, they do manage to get a save from the Guardian Angel, but a big burst of magic damage comes out from Armel. Now Secret going to go for Zai, but Nisha trying to get on top of Armel as best as possible. Shrapnel getting thrown down. That's enough of slow. Now the Epicenter's out. Cuckoo sees the opportunity to go with the turn. They're going to be able to burst down. Armel does it again. How many times has Armel survived with just a sliver of HP kiting Secret in? But that's okay. I mean, they don't need to kill that troll. They still successfully defend bottom, take that tier 2 top. Now they're going to go for the fast kill on the Puppey. Before the Inkswell could even go off, TNC, they don't have bad high ground hitters either.
Yeah, that's
the Sven who can commit really well to taking towers, and then the Sniper who just pokes at it non-stop. They're going to be able to catch the troll. Let's see if they can burst him down before the Battle Trance, and they will. That last swing comes just in time from Gabby.
They have the double Midas, so they're winning an XP passively too. Secret's still sort of looking for a fight. Maybe they run into Cuckoo here. This would be an ideal pickoff.
Absolutely, and they do manage to burst him down super fast.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that you want to take a fight with this Aegis as Gabby picks up the DUD.
That double damage do so much to Midwan here. They're just going to hide around with a Burrow Strike. They do manage to get the Guardian Angel off that Aghanim Scepter. Assassination wasn't, no.
He didn't
BKB, he didn't think it was. He had BKB, he had Battle Trance as well. Now Gabby coming in still with that double damage rune, wiping out Yapzor. Get to that back line. Cuckoo, look at that. The Blink double Burrow Strike. They're going to be able to catch both these heroes potentially. Maybe with the Inkswell, Puppey can get away. He does manage to get a Soul Bind on the 2 heroes.
They're going to keep chasing.
So they can't keep chasing right away, but they will be able to get that Blink as soon as the Soul Bind is away. Cuts him down. 1900 damage crit from Gabby. And let's go and bang on a tier 3. Team Secret are either going to be forced into buybacks. So he was afraid that the Sand King at the time was TPing back and was going to try and catch the Morphling. Seems unlikely, especially without having Soulbind. Level 25's coming up soon. Look at that. They're preemptively setting up so they can get the Burrow Strike into the hold. Actually, didn't want to be close enough to the Troll, but look how much poke they have against this Troll. He's already left to pretty much no HP. He's going to be forced into the BKB. They're going to try and go for the Oracle here. He's going to save False Promise himself in the backline. Puppy's already dead. Gabby now going to man up on mid one. They do have the Guardian Angel, though. Gabby is super tanky. He could just survive through this for a while. Gets back into the high ground, but Team Secret, Cuckoo going back in. He really wants to go for mid one again. The assassination who's back up. Now slowing down Yaptor. Rolls away. Nisha's dropping low and fast. They do manage to finish up on the night. Nisha has no extra help. He's stuck inside the river right now. Slowed down by the guy. And Scotty just turns and fights Armel, knowing that he can't do anything. This is going to be Puppy going down last. Only a buyback on Troll, so Team Secret call it here. TNC, a clean win, 21-2. It's going to be an off-lane Winter Wyvern. Ice would be proud of Team Secret today. Kind of blocked in here. Takes some damage. Doesn't have press the attack yet, though, so they're going to go for that kill, and we'll be able to get it. That's Nisha with the first blood.
Get the Sven into TPing in. He's going to get the majority of this, though, and now mid one stuck between two heroes, but Tim's going for the body block, but Sven...
Oh, Kuko's going to come in as well. He does have a duel, so they can actually go for this kill. He's going to wait a little bit. They burn through the refraction. The Fate Bolt's going to slow down their damage. It doesn't look like they're going to get the duel successfully, but they will still kill mid one.
We are just going to farm.
Gotta hit creeps.
It's Gabby. I think he realized.
Maybe going to go for the dive here. There is going to be the Winter Wyvern coming in. It's a great Winter's Curse setup. They're going to be able to grab right next to the Sven. So he starts banging in. He did manage to get the Warcry off, so Cuckoo's not going to die right away. He's going to be saved by the Oracle. Underneath this tier 1 tower, it's a disaster for TNC. Cuckoo's going to be able to get away with a TP. Is he actually going to heal up enough? It looks like he will.
And that's let your Alchemist farm with this Radiance. Give up objectives as they're going to get aggressive here.
For him to die, they do have the press attack. Telekinesis immediately afterwards. There's another strong dispel coming out from AU as he managed to get the False Promise. All this damage over time on the mid one is bringing him low, bringing him fast. Almost enough to finish off that
30
but not quite. Now Winter's Curse onto the Alchemist to make sure he can't pursue the rest of TMC. And a semicircle around Armel, they're going to lead things off. They're going to try and go for Puppy. There's going to be the Cold Embrace. They just stall things out on non-stop. Anish is quite low. They're going to go for the duel onto him. He does have the open wound, so he's life-stealing a good amount, but eventually they do win that duel for the Legion Commander.
He turns back around to try to get aggressive, but he's all by himself, and Cuckoo with great positioning.
Oh, now Puppy's out of position. They're going to chain stun him. With even the little bit extra nukes coming out from the Oracle.
They can't afford to lose heroes like this. This is their
absolutely not. They especially can't let their backline be attacked first, as that Radiance burn is hurting. It's turning bad. Yaps are trying to get away. The Splinter Blast to be able to slow down Cuckoo. They do manage to get that Fortune's End Dispel immediately on the open wound, so Cuckoo's going to be okay. Managed to run away from the Lifestealer just in time. Mid one's going to come back in, staying late at death. So careful, Cuckoo! Careful, the side blade hit! Tims was dead, but mid one picks up the extra kill onto Cuckoo. Now he's going to get AU as well. Mid one grabs the Desolator and shows up big time for the team fight.
They wouldn't risk this.
They can't give up their tier 3 this early. If they lose their tier 3, they lose their shrines, that's going to be huge. Press the attack going on Armel. He's taking so much damage. Get with the rage a little bit more. Not quite enough. He is going to be able to get back, and mid one's going to lose his Aegis life. That's a successful goal for Cuckoo. Once again, Tim, Gabby, AU going for that backline as quick as possible. They've already killed Yapsor. They're going to scare away Zai to make sure that mid one has no help. He's going to die here. There goes the Winter's Curse. Zai's going to TP away, but again, such good positioning by TNC coming in. He has to have no Winter's Curse. There's going to be telekinesis. Yaptor was there fast enough with a Blink Dagger.
Items, Nisha gets his AC.
Oh, they're setting up on the Lifestealer right now, but they need the Legion Commander, and she's the last one to TP in right now. Nisha should just be able to at least infest and buy himself some time. Jumps into one of these treants. He can't really take control of it, so he's just going to have to run the treants backwards, but that's long enough for Secret to get here. They're going to be able to get to Cuckoo immediately. Kills him. Now the Infest pop out to be able to slow down Armel. He is going to get this Dispel. Can turn around, go for the Uncoction, but he's stunned up first. He may actually stun himself. In fact, he just dies because of the double damage at mid one. Gets the back line. They're going to get the Nature's Prophet here. Tims showed himself for a moment. They immediately pounce on him. TNC getting bodied in so many fights now.
Quite nicely as TNC are looking for a fight right now. They're all smoked up. Mid one still has the 10-second BKB. Still in a very
smoke up. They can get onto their own high ground, but instead they're going to cut through. They go straight for mid one, trying to cut, but he managed to get a fresh refraction off.
That's so much
disaster for Gabby. Cuckoo, he's now dead as well. They're going to buy back on this Sven, but there is no Cuckoo. Actually, they lost AU as well, so he's also going to have to buy back here. even though they all bought back, they just can't get to that melee barracks in time.
They
Look
need
at
to get to the
Zai.
back line.
Zai
Armel-
is so far back there on a high ground area.
Armel has to just blink past everybody.
Yeah. Gonna start off poking at mid one here, but now they'll force that forward, going for Tim's. Tim's
The
nice.
3-minute Stormbolt by Yap.
Oh.
It's a beautiful setup with the side blades. They all get vaporized. They do manage to get to the back line with Gabby, but there's that winner's curse and cold embrace. He's entirely countered during his full BKB duration here. Bashed up towards the end of it. Now Cuckoo tried to go for the pressing attack. He's dead as well. Armel, last hurrah for him as he just jumps in and dies immediately. TNC call it.
Mid one just out here executing fools.
Very well done. Team Secret. Dominant game one, dominant game two, game three rather.